Because maybe the scariest monsters of all are humans. Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Monster Monday. Now a lot of people wouldn't consider Leatherface as a monster, but I'm going to because in a lot of movies the scariest monsters are people, and that is often the case in real life. And Leatherface is a great costume idea to me because it's such an iconic look without being too specific. You don't have to go out and buy a replica mask to get the point across. You know, it's not like Freddy Krueger, let's say, where it's a very specific look with a very specific sweater and the hands and all of that. Leatherface you can kind of go a little more chill with and get the point across. I mean, really, most of the outfit could probably be bought at the dollar store because what are you looking at? You're looking at an apron, maybe blood spattering a little bit. Some versions of Leatherface, because there's been so many remakes and reimagining of that whole family. Some of them wear, like, rubber gloves. Some of them don't. It's up to you. I'm pretty sure you can buy, like, a toy chainsaw at most Walmarts and that sort of thing. Or, I mean, if you're just doing photos, use a real one. I'm not allowed to handle heavy machinery because I am a klutz. Also, I don't know that I could even physically pick one up. That would be great if I could, because then that would be great for pictures, but I truly don't think I could even pick one up. And even if I could, the proportions of a regular-sized chainsaw and 3-foot-tall me would be very strange. But overall, I really think as long as you have, like, an apron and a chainsaw and the mask we're gonna make, you can do Leatherface. The mask is very important to me, because Leatherface, it's not about the face. You know what I mean? I think if I picked up a Leatherface mask and showed it to you out of context, you might not know who it is right away. But as soon as it gives you context, that's when you're going to know. So Leatherface really to me is just about looking like you're wearing someone else's skin. So I originally wanted to do this video last year, and I wanted to go to the dollar store and buy some of their sort of cheaper, crappier, latexy masks, get a whole bunch, cut them apart, and then sew them together with some kind of thick yarn or something. I guess the dollar store just doesn't sell those masks anymore because I haven't seen them since I had this idea. So my secondary idea was to make a mask of my own face, to wear on my own face. So I do have a plaster of Paris made cast of my face that we made last year. I will link that video down below. And this is what I used to sort of make a new skin for myself. Now, you don't need to make a face cast. You can probably just do this with some sort of big, flat, I think I've used a Tupperware lid in the past, but you are going to get the best effect if you're building your mask up on a face. And I would not recommend doing it on your own face because what you really need is the sort of disheveled wrecking of it that comes with when you pull it off the face cast. So I made the face with my usual suspects, Liquid Latex and Powder. You're going to need a lot of powder, so use one that's not important to you. I use the Cake Beauty Everything powder because I have a ton of it and it just never seems to run out. And basically what I was doing, I tried a couple of different methods, but the best method was to use a triangle sponge from the dollar store, pat the liquid latex all over the face cast, and then just kind of sprinkle some powder over it, let it dry. Liquid latex gets very yellow when it dries, especially compared to the white face cast. And then do another layer, and then do another layer. It actually turned out that I don't think I did enough layers, but it does kind of make it look creepier, so I'm fine with it. You are supposed to put Vaseline on the face cast before you start your liquid latex process to make it easier to remove. I forgot to do that, so I had a heck of a time taking it off. It took me forever, and it was very difficult. But ultimately, the mask I got is quite good. Like, look at this. So these are obviously my little eye holes. I had a heck of a time getting off the nose because I'm making like a weird face in my face cast. So there's like not a lot of space. And it kind of stuck together in a couple of spots. You might want to powder the back of the mask as you peel it off the face cast just to kind of help it not stick to itself. But this is ultimately the Leatherface mask that I got. I'm not going to stick it on my face just now. I'm just going to lay it on my face. But to stick it on your face, like, it really shouldn't be that hard because it's made of liquid latex. So it's very light. And you're just going to want to use liquid latex to stick it to you. And I mean, realistically, it should fit you pretty well because it's just your own face. You're going to want to, like, smooth it out, do whatever you got to do, but don't let it be too fit to you. Let it be a little loose. Cut out the eye holes more if you need to. Cut out the nose hole more if you need to breathe. The mouth hole. overall, just give it like the best creepy look you can. I believe classic Leatherface, the mask that he wears has blue eyeshadow and some kind of light pink lipstick. Makes sense because it came out in the 60s. Full disclosure, I haven't seen any of the remakes or the sequels or anything. I've only seen that original movie. But ultimately, I think this mask works. Like, if you make a mask of your whole face and you have a chainsaw, people are gonna know what you are. And no one ever does Leatherface. And I don't know why, because it's such an easy look. Like, it takes a little bit of time because you have to wait for each layer. So I've done this over the last couple of weeks. But it's not particularly expensive. It's not particularly difficult. Doesn't take any sort of skill. I'd even like to use this method because it does kind of look like skin. I'd love to use this method to make the book from the Evil Dead at some point as well. But that's not what this is about. This is about a Leatherface costume. What do you think? Is this the sort of thing that you could see yourself making, doing, wearing, whatever for Halloween? Or just in general, if that's what you're up to? I mean, go for it. I would love to know your thoughts. Do you think this gets the point across? Do you think it's not accurate enough? Because it is not accurate to the masks that Leatherface wears, but it is a skin mask, so I think it's close enough. Anyway, let me know what you thought of this video in the comment section below. What do you think of the idea? What do you think about the liquid latex face mask as a sort of Leatherface easy alternative? This is sort of a different style of video than I've done in the other Monday videos, but I just kind of wanted to make this and tell you about it. I don't know, man. Personally, I think this is one of my more ingenious ideas. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this week's Monster Monday video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. And I will see you next time. Bye!